Friends, I have so far touched upon different aspects of how foreign policy advances our economic goals, be they at home or abroad. While each would have its own players and constituencies, a large economy like India also needs an overall strategy. You can call it a business strategy, an economic one, or the core of our efforts to promote and strengthen our comprehensive national power. But it is only a consolidated approach that can give effective guidance to those who engage with other economies and countries. At its most basic level, such a strategy would lay out a landscape of our challenges and opportunities in national terms. Going beyond that, it spells out specific domains for advantageous engagement. On occasion, it could highlight risks and issues in particular relationships or transactions. But most of all, it is only through strategizing that we can bridge divides and expand convergences. Moreover, by pulling together different dimensions of our strengths and attractions, we can actually credibly present brand India before the world. A strategic approach also helps to widen options. In the current polarized era, India is among the few nations that can simultaneously engage Russia and Ukraine, Israel and Iran, the democratic West and the global South, and the BRICS and the Quad. We have initiated or joined more than 40 different groupings devoted to specific agendas, from renewables and biofuels to disaster resilience and connectivity. Even in a sensitive domain like defense or security, Indian diplomacy actually ensures that both our armed forces and our businesses have the widest possible selection of partners. When it comes to international cooperation, we have also shown the ability to forge different combinations for different domains, be it trade, technology, energy, or security. The endeavor in the final analysis is to keep as many doors open as possible. I have always maintained that Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas applies equally to foreign policy. Trade agreements have always occupied a salient position when it comes to our global economic engagement. This is even more so now, a reality that India must recognize. Currently, we are engaged in three particularly important negotiations: the FTAs with European Union and the United Kingdom, and the BTA with the United States. Just this week, we launched negotiations with New Zealand as well. There are also a few others which were already in the pipeline. In the current uncertain and volatile world, it is essential that we appreciate the value of such endeavors. We have to carefully assess their costs and benefits, as well as weigh the price of action versus inaction. There could also be collateral benefits of such understandings, especially when it comes to sensitive technologies. India will take, obviously, an India-first approach in this regard, with Viksit Bharat as our goal. Thinking will also be guided by the prospect of tapping unrealized potential in these relationships. Most of our earlier FTAs are with Asian economies, many of a competitive character. Introducing an overall balance by engaging the Gulf and Western economies has not just an economic logic, but a strategic one as well.